Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, y'all? It's episode 53 of the People's Podcast. I'm gonna get it started by saying a phrase that I know ever so clear is "be your own people." When I say that, I say like it's always somebody that you always trying to look out for or take to the next level with you, or just trying to hold down or whatever. Be the first one that actually turn like they don't want to go in a positive direction. They also like want to they thrive off of negativity, like things like that. They don't want to see you thrive forward or even dream about having something. But an example would be, per se, like anything you want to do, you put your time to and your investment to, you're going to get a return sooner or later. There's certain people out there that don't want to see you doing nothing like that, and will speak you failing into existence or down what you're trying to do. You know, after a certain point, you get tired of certain things like that. But in order to be successful, that's a blessing to have that type of obstacle to jump over. It could be far worse, so as well. Any one of y'all want to give an example or try to relate to what I'm trying to talk about?
I was gonna say that obstacle to have, I don't feel like that's no blessing. You know what I mean? Like somebody speaking negativity or hate or death into your life, that can't never be no blessing.
Well, it is for you when you understand once you cross the finish line. It's a blessing, and then people don't understand when they wish certain things like that on you. That goes on them, and they're a miserable soul. I would rather be frustrated with jumping over a hurdle than actually really like mentally hurt and broken trying to bring somebody else down.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
say
you got
misery love
the
company. So
people that try to hold somebody else down because you ain't doing good. But I don't know, man.
Trying to
These
blame
folks
you for
nowadays,
their shortcoming somehow. It's your fault.
or you think you're better than them because you have morals, values, goals, or you're trying hard at something.
Or just to set a simple boundary, you know what I'm saying? Just to learn and say no more. And you got motherfuckers trying to destroy your whole life because you just said no one time.
but
Well, all it takes is
it's
one no to
hard.
see how somebody feels.
Oh
It's
God.
really hard to say no though when you a giving and caring soul. You know what I mean?
Not at the certain point. It's a difference between a giving and caring soul and a sucker.
Yep, I crossed that line many times.
So once you got that line, no is gonna be inevitable.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That no gonna come regardless. Be like, all right, this is common sense. You insult my intelligence now by pushing this line. Y'all ever feel that way?
Oh,
Yeah.
every
Like somebody like, oh, this deliberately disrespectful, and you gonna look at me with a straight face and think this shit cool, and
yep.
you try your damnedest not to lose it, but you make it make sense in your own head before you react. Though that's what I do. Like, oh, they really think that this. Okay, well, they finna be disappointed.
Y'all feel like that it's got to be some type of learned behavior.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That
Well,
crab in the barrel mentality.
yeah, and it's a mentality exactly. So yeah, that is a learned behavior. Like there are people around each other that's in the same position, same plight. They're gonna stay that way. So if one try to reach out, hence the term crabs in the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody try to get out of that hole, they're gonna bring them down. And it's the same thing in real life. Like I get a lot of what you doing that for, or this and that. Like I wouldn't be doing that, or do this or that. But I'm like, this is my life and my dream. And then I mean, like I'm gonna keep doing. I have a plan for everything I do, and that shit, I'm pretty sure everybody else. That plan A
So
through Z, and you have
when you
to in
get
life because
those,
nothing. People are unpredictable,
Mm-hmm.
when you yeah, you that's facts. When you
and
get those people on that, if I was you, do that come from people that's actually doing shit, or do it most of the time that come from somebody that ain't doing nothing at all?
it's nothing at all. It's usually well, yeah, it's all. I mean, if somebody doing something, I'm more willing to listen. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all the same way too. If somebody done something or have something, you're gonna listen to every gem they can give you, right?
Mm-hmm. Instead of
But
trying to interject, intercede, try to say, okay, oh, why are you doing that? Well, I like what you're doing, but that's the shit that do it for me.
well, that but it can mean fuck you sometimes too.
Yeah. Yeah, that butt be
No,
killing
no,
you.
for real, seriously, serious. That's what but means. A lot of times to certain people, though, like, but
Mm.
fuck what you talk. But that but mean fuck you. Whatever comes after that is fuck you.
Or you give an idea and somebody turn around and go copy your idea.
That's my life.
And like name, like my daughter said, for instance, her name and her company. Somebody went and did sisterhood. What it was it? Sister something.
My
Same spelling.
Sisterhood art collection, and then she put hers of sister four sister collections or something like that, or boutique. But either way it goes, she
Wasn't doing nothing other the sort until it was mentioned.
She did that.
And then what they call it?
I would take that as more so flattery.
Yeah, that's what I told her. That's what I told my
look,
daughter.
It is flattery, but at the same time, you hating because you want to steal my idea and then try to run with some shit that you ain't come up with. Why you can't come up with some shit on your own?
Mm-hmm. That's where I took the offense at. At first, I was telling you,
I would say still it's flattery. I would say you should be flattered, honestly, because you came up with that idea. I'm sorry, Rick.
No, go ahead.
You came up with that idea. You're unique, and you're going to come up with 1,000 more ideas that's unique. So that's just one. Like, and I feel like if somebody took this something else from you, you'll find a way to reinvent it and make it your own again. So take it as flattery. Some people don't have that mental space, and you should be proud to have that mental space to actually do things like that and create things like that.
I mean, I'm saying since last year, the people we've been around and the things we discussed, folks then turned around and like I feel like we were soul sucked almost at a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I know you ain't supposed to share your blessings or share your ideas until they manifest, but you know, we're just sharing them in general friendship. You know, they're watching us, you know, they're seeing what we're doing, they're coming around us. And then
that's okay.
next thing you know,
that's okay when you got people genuinely happy for you.
No, see, the
yeah,
thing
that's
about
what we're trying to learn.
What you said, it's a shame that you can't share your blessings or whatnot or your ideas until they get manifested. See, to me, that's I mean, it's true, but it's bullshit at the same time. Ain't nothing wrong with sharing an idea with somebody or, you know, sharing the fact that you've been blessed about something. It's just that at the point that we live in now, you got to watch who you sharing the shit with.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because like you have $1 million idea and the motherfucker, they're just like with your daughter's instant. They might have hated on her idea to her face, but then turn around and try to steal her idea. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's some sad
trying
shit.
to switch it up.
We supposed to be able to manifest and speak things into existence. But
yeah.
how you gonna? It's crazy that you know I got some shit going on. It's bubbling, but I gotta keep it to myself to keep a motherfucker from trying to destroy it. And then the motherfucker ain't even got an issue with you. They just don't want you to have. That's crazy as hell.
Well, realistically, that's the issue with you. They do have an issue with you.
Yeah,
I got
I mean,
something to piggyback off that real quick. Not only on top of that, it's like a motherfucker will undoubtedly get you to do the stupidest shit in the world and cheer you on about that. But when you're trying to turn your life around for a better reason, like with your daughter opening her business and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh girl hating on her for that shit. But I guarantee old girl will be the first person to be like, oh, come spend all your money that you done earn in a year savings out of town being stupid and shit like that. Like it's the devil at the end of the day, because then the reason why is because she probably low key, like Dewey said, flattery, she jealous of you. And there's something that you have that she will never be able to obtain, whether it's your charisma, whether it's your business manner, your business ethic, whatever it is, it's something that you got that she ain't never gonna fucking have. So at the end of the day, do look at it as flattery. Yeah, it's jealousy, you know what I'm saying? But don't run with that in, you know, like soaking that shit. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna come across a hater every fucking day. They gonna hate on your business, whether it's the way you manage it, whether it's the way you let your employees dress, whether it's it could be the water you serve out of your fucking vending machine. Somebody is gonna have something to bitch about. But at the end of the day, that means you doing something right. Because if you're bitching about it, why are you steady coming back spending your money with my business then? You know what I'm saying?
Sure
like you gotta look
aware
at
of something.
You said what?
And they making sure that they see something like, oh, I'm gonna bring it to their attention. If they didn't care, they wouldn't speak on it. And that's in general, period.
Exactly.
Any situation.
But the darkness always gonna try to snuff out the light. But you know, a motherfucker that's shining gonna have to deal with that. When you know you ain't shining or your light bulb is kind of dim, ain't nobody worried about what you got going on. But when you out here shining, like really shining, and you ain't even trying, but you affecting everybody around you in a positive way, motherfuckers hate that shit.
I swear, I sit in my house all day, and people always figure out some way, somehow to put my name in their mouth. I'll be with my kids 24/7.
I swear to
That's
God.
an obsession.
Well, with
And at the
my
end of the day, the way you got to look at that is sit there and be happy about it. Because while you sitting here being a woman, you know, take care of your kids, tending to your business, being with your mom and shit like that, you are the center of these bitches' world. So at the end of the day, pat yourself on the back. You are the center of somebody else's world to the point where this bitch probably got 2 late bills, ain't got $40 to feed her motherfucking kids to the point where she got to look to the next man to fuck him for it. You feel me? So at the end of the day, look at it as like, hey, you the shit.
absolutely.
Period.
Got yourself on the back, man. And we
And then
humble.
another thing. Go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just saying we humble. We ain't even like that. You know what I'm saying? We quiet folks. We ain't even flashy. We don't got nothing to flash. You know what I'm saying? We're transparent and humble. That's all I can offer folks. You know what I'm saying? In my word.
They hate that.
You know
They
how
hate
people-
that we be humble.
You know how people got church on Sundays, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is my church on Tuesday for the simple
Oh
fact.
God.
I try to surround myself with like-minded, positive people because it's a jungle out there. Seriously, I mean, I go a lot of places and I deal with a lot of people, and you have to be flexible as a human being mentally to actually deal and get a crew to do the same kind of goal and stuff like that. That is an actual skill.
It be wigging people out. I'll be like, yeah, I gotta go get on the podcast.
Yep.
I'm on the podcast. Be like, what?
So this does me. This is like a sort of like a recharge. Like I'm ready for my week after this. You know what I'm saying?
I look forward. I will be looking forward to it.
So the way I taught my daughter, beside the crab in a bucket, crab in a barrel, was the foundation for a house. So if you look at it like back in the day when everybody was building their own houses, say you got a pile of bricks, you know what I'm saying? You building your house, you building it through the snow, the rain, everything like that. You got Sarah, Tim, and Bob who come over. Hey, I need a brick. Hey, I need a brick. You giving them bricks and stuff like that because these are your people. You know what I'm saying? I want to help you. You know what I'm saying? Then you turn around to finish the foundation of your house and you ain't got no fucking bricks left. Now you knocking on everybody's door, talk about, can I get a brick? Can I get this? Can I get that? And they, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it right now. Your foundation isn't even built and you standing out in the rain looking stupid. Like you can't do that. You have to build the foundation for yourself before you do anything for anybody else in this world, period.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah. And that make plenty of sense. But I was gonna say this on top of it, and the same token, that's why you got to know how to make that brick yourself. Because ain't gonna be no handouts out here. You already know that from the jump. The motherfucker gonna take from you before they give you something.
And those
So
people, the
you better
Sarah
know how
and
to do it
Bob
yourself.
that wanted the bricks, you should, instead of giving them a brick, show them how to make a brick.
Yeah.
You
Teach a
know,
man to fish. They can fish for a lifetime. If you give a man a fish, you only gonna feed him for the day.
Oh
right
God.
back. But yeah, and that's been something on my mind, like real heavy. Like I wish the best. I work with anybody. Wish the best for anybody. It's just people that don't want to help themselves and bringing everybody else down and killing the morale and stuff. But people that have potential to be great and want to do great, and it's real contagious. It's real infectious when people are like that.
Man.
And and my thing is, anybody know me in real life? I'm a very positive person. Like I'm optimistic about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So for somebody to actually like get under, like to get to me to the point to where like wonder why when you mean the best for people, that really irks you. Now if you didn't give a shit, it wouldn't make a difference. But when you actually want to see your people win and stuff like that, it really gets to you.
Yeah. Ain't no worse feeling of pain than the same person you didn't help motherfucker stabbing you in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd be like, damn, I gave you my all. And it should be crazy because sometimes most motherfuckers that really got some shit going on don't really want no help. We all could use it, but they don't really want it. Most of the time, it's just wanting to have a listening ear, but you can't even tell a motherfucker that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to try to take that and flip it on you. You be like, God,
And you know
damn.
what's sad? I don't mean to keep tampering on baby girl's situation because I don't know her friend. I don't know whatever the case is. But what's sad is like people will see, okay, so your friend, you know, your ex-friend or whatever the case is, she'll probably, you know, applaud you to go fuck three different guys in a day, but won't applaud you for, you know what I'm saying, opening your business and branding your name and stuff like that. Like that shit is crazy that people will really like applaud you to do bad shit, but then when you're doing something good, it's like, oh fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it gets to the point where, like we said, you can't share your blessings with people because until they're actually manifested, because other people are like, oh, you ain't gonna do that. or you ain't worth it, or you ain't got the money, or you ain't got the mentality, or whatever it is they say that you don't have. Like, it shouldn't be like that, especially if them your people. They should be like, oh, well, I'm rooting for you, my dog. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is that you need, like you said, a listening ear, or help you with your business plan, or, you know, painting your building, whatever the case is. But people shouldn't be to the point where they, oh yeah, let's go drink and drive and put our lives and other people's lives in danger, you know what I'm saying, and go fuck 3 people in a day, but I'm not gonna applaud you about being a woman and being a mother to your kids and opening your business. The shit is sad. That's why I be staying to myself and I really don't got no friends.
We sitting at home, we got clients, we making money, and they out partying, want to drink and go shopping on and for house supplies that I can make and just to
Paying for niggas to love them and shit like that. Man, motherfuckers trying to escape.
All the time. I don't like to be around people like that. That's all they talk about is what they bought and what they gonna get or who's giving them
superficial ass bullshit.
Yeah, and I ain't a materialistic ass person. They get mad because I don't want to come and listen to them and tell like what they didn't bought. I don't
because you different, and people don't understand something that's different. And if you different, they gonna fear you because they don't understand you. So naturally, they gonna attack that shit.
And also naturally, the more you elevate, the more you grow. That's gonna mean so less to you and so little to you. Like I'll tell you right now, like I could care less about this or that. I care more about my children's well-being and you know, and a roof over my head than anything else. Video games, Jordans.
Yeah, like nobody trying to keep up with that.
But I'm straight now, man. I got 400 and some views on my Instagram. My Instagram is blowing up right now. My shit all over the place. California, my shit doing it.
Am I following you?
Yeah. On Instagram? Yeah, I believe you are.
Okay, cool. But yeah, man, and that's the way to go. That's the way to be. But like I said, once you get to a certain level, none of that shit gonna matter. But at the same time, once you get to that certain level, don't forget those same people.
Oh no, never. Yeah. They're gonna be the ones.
They're gonna be your self-proclaimed day ones. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I love you. Oh, I love you, girl.
I was there when it started.
You know you my sister.
Yeah, motherfucker say a bunch of crazy shit. But
where the hell did we get twin from though? Where did that come from, Dave?
That stupid Snapchat filter. They had the one where the women looking like the dude.
Oh yeah. I was like, yeah, it's stuck though. That's funny as shit though.
That's it wasn't even only you that said that too. It was like Michelle Steven. They still look like Dooley in that pic. I was probably
I was like, this shit is eerie as hell.
Yeah.
But what you saying, Rick?
Every time you level up or make it to a new platform, you know what I'm saying, in life, you got a new obstacle to overcome. New level, new devil. So you always got to keep that in mind too. You know what I mean? Shit, the better you doing, the harder you gonna be attacked, man. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And you might feel like, in your mind, you feel like you ain't doing shit, but them motherfuckers on the outside looking in is envious as hell.
And
they see you don't see.
And what the fuck we do to somebody? We in low income. Well, I just got my low income apartment, but we're you know what I'm saying, in transition, trying to start over and paying for old mistakes. So okay, we're gonna bite the bullet. Go ahead, we're gonna do this business shit now.
But it's different when you out here. Like I said, you feel like you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know your struggles better than anybody else do. And when you can make that shit look graceful and do it with ease, motherfuckers be like, how the fuck they doing that shit? You know what I'm saying? Mad as hell. Like, why the fuck I can't do it? You can't do it because you worried about my shit instead of worried about your own. That's the reason why you can't do it.
And that's another thing too. When people looking in another direction, they taking what they need to be doing. That they need that to be worried about themselves. They taking away that when they watching somebody else.
Yeah.
So they gonna be lacking on some stuff too, just by paying attention to what you got going on.
God,
you're gonna be off your square worried about the next person. If your eyes ain't on if your eyes ain't on the road, then your car going towards wherever you looking at.
And you know, and that's also a succubus energy. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's trying to take that, usurp your energy, and you know, manifest their own shit with it. But it's a spell. It's almost like you wishing bad on somebody and making it come through a manifestation, and how much energy you got behind it.
I know somebody exactly like that. That actually they're literally they can literally drain your positive energy.
Yes.
I just literally went through that. This girl, I'm not gonna say no names, but this girl at school, we was cool the whole fucking year. We went through some shit. She posted some chasey ass shit. I was like, I can't fuck with you no more. Then everybody, like our whole group of friends, was like, oh, she want to talk to you. She want to, you know what I'm saying? So she came to me and admitted what she did and basically owned up to it. And I'm like, okay, maybe she trying to be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'll fucks with you, but only when we with the group. I ain't gonna fuck with you by myself and shit. Feel me? Then I get winning word that this bitch is wishing death on me and shit. Basically, she's saying, she telling everybody in school, and this is after I graduated though. She telling everybody in school that, oh yeah, Deborah owe my man money, and he done came and pulled me out from my mama house. Talk about we gotta go find her in the middle of the night. He gonna kill her, and this and the third. And I'm like, what? So listen to this, right?
I'm gonna tell you
Listen
something
to
directly after that, though. Go ahead.
One day, me and my other friend from school chilling in my house, and old boy who she was talking about pulls up. And so me and him, we do business together. You feel me? Long story short, the girl from school was like, ain't that the dude who wanted to kill you? And me and him looked at each other and was like, who wanted to kill who? What is you talking about? So then this is when old girl started telling me everything that the other girl had said about, oh, he was coming, he was pulling her out of her mama house and all this and the third. He was like, and then I owed him money. He was like, for one, he was like, Deborah ain't never owed me money. I've owed her money twice. He was like, and two, I ain't never wanted this woman dead. He like, who the fuck is saying that? So once my friend from school told him, he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna handle that bitch. And then I ain't gonna lie, a week after that, that's when I got into that domestic violence situation. And 2 days later, that car accident. And I swear to God, I asked God, is this bitch a fucking voodoo witch or something? Because she didn't wish fucking death on me. And then I got into two situations. It was like some Final Destination shit. I was like, you know what?
Hey,
I need to talk to God again. Because
can I tell you something though?
We just touched on that.
You need to read The Art of War. That you could have handled, you could have squashed that situation very swiftly. When they first messed you over, that was the time to eliminate them. Not give them that benefit of the doubt. Okay, well, we cool, we kick it in the group and this and that.
What's the source of
Eliminate that. Eliminate it. You should eliminated that right away. You saw what they are capable of. It's common sense to see, like, oh, you're gonna let them stick around and finish you off.
You gotta stay. That's why we keep saying this shit, man. I don't know everybody spiritual philosophies and whatnot, but you gotta stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? Scripture talk about this all the time. Your mouth is the most powerful weapon that we got. I don't give a damn about how many guns or how good you think you can fight. You can literally kill somebody by speaking death over them. So you got to stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? And like you just said that you felt like she was on some witch voodoo shit, or she was hating on you. She probably stuff more than what was said that you got back. You know what I'm saying? To you, more was probably said than that.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
Think
And
about
you
it.
didn't nip it in the bud.
That told her late.
Yeah, that's
That bitch would have got cut out too because she was supposed to have her back while that other bitch was talking about it.
And see, that's the thing right there. There you go, Dave. That's the thing right there. Don't fucking come back to me and tell me shit that nobody done said about me. If you my friend or my family, like how you claim you is, what the fuck did you say? Did you stand up for my act?
Yeah, why you ain't put me on the phone three-way to shit? Let me defend myself right when it happened, bitch. Don't come tell me years later or whatever.
A couple weeks later after I got shot,
bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you gotta, and the thing is, Deborah, you gotta be proactive, man. Like before they get to you, you gotta have a plan A, B, and C set in place before.
We try to recognize red flags from the jump, so we only gotta go through.
That's exactly why I don't have female friends.
I promise you.
Females hate you for no reason.
It's almost like I had to make my own best friend, and that's sad to say it, but I go
out places. All I do is smile. I'm a smiley ass person. I go out places. And people just be looking at me so stinking fucked up because I'm out smiling.
That's the light. That's your light in your aura. That's all that is.
In a good mood. Just might piss me off.
Moths and flies are attracted to light. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I walk around with that Samuel L. Jackson Black Snake Moan stare. You know what I'm talking about?
I look like Mr. Glass out there in my hair.
Just be looking like, hey, good day, Mr. Harris. That's what I look on my face. Now I go home now. You hear?
I was happy wearing the mask, so I ain't had to fake smile at nobody no more. Fuck y'all. Have a good day. Yeah, whatever, bitch.
Every now that somebody ain't on nod back.
Man, I didn't wave that kids and they ain't wave back. And I'll say some fuck shit.
Fuck there, you see, there you probably pinch babies, don't you?
No, topic of it being all people, right? let me just interject this right here, because you know what I'm saying. Black folks, we the worst for somebody looking at us, and we look at them, and you know what the fuck you looking at type of a situation. And I've noticed simple shit. If you catch a motherfucker staring at you, a simple little head nod, you know what I'm saying, would just kill all whatever bad vibe you thought was going on. You know what I'm saying?
And
Or
still,
hey,
I
how
look
you
like I
doing?
got that Samuel L. Jackson look because people still act retarded. They still just sit there. You nod your head like, damn, speak at least. But they got to be on some male macho dumbass shit.
I try my hardest not to make eye contact because I'm gonna automatically think everything out there demons anyway, so I don't even want to look. I'm thinking like that movie Fallen.
I just
A
smile
lot of
and
the time it is, and you know that's based off of that's based off of the book of Enoch, the angel Azazel. He was the one that supposedly had taught us how to do war, make weapons, and a bunch of shit.
Yeah, Prometheus and all that shit. Yeah, I
I
know
ain't
about
gonna
that.
lie. I'm to the point where I'm fucking celibate now. It's been 2 months,
Man,
and I don't plan on doing anything because, like what we've been talking about with the soul ties and all that shit, I've really been reading into that shit, and I don't got time to. Even if you just have a one night stand with somebody, and you don't, even if you don't plan on ever talking to that person again, you might take that right. You might take that motherfucker's demons with you that same motherfucking night. I don't have time for that shit, and especially to just be out here. You can't just be out here giving yourself away just because you know what I'm saying, horny. You're gonna have to find something else to fucking do. Like find something else to do with your time.
See, that's why I leave. That's why I leave like cotton candy and stuff around and stuff like candy and shit around after I'm gone. That way it's be like good vibes and stuff.
You know, it's like a
teddy
spell.
bears and stuff,
Just
you know.
talking though. Go
Empty,
ahead.
empty honey packs and stuff like that. Go ahead, though.
Stop it.
Let's put it like this. I was horny the other day, okay? And I know for a fact I'm still half disabled, so I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. And then I'm like, I don't have nobody. I'm not retracting back on anything. When I tell you, my physical therapist and my doctor already told me don't mow my yard. I mowed my yard. And when I tell you I got outside and literally trimmed my yard with these itty bitty ass scissors, okay? Not even a weed whacker. I trimmed it with these motherfucking scissors. Like I'm talking about the inside and the outside of the lawn to keep my mind occupied because I was so horny.
You hear me? You had time that day. You was snipping and tripping it. You probably made a like Santa and a sleigh with the reindeer with the little scissors and shit with the hedges and shit.
No, let me tell you, my yard is crispy as fuck because I did that shit. But my hand was my fingers was numb for 2 days. And I'm like,
ties is one thing, but the transferring of spirits is deeper than that. You could just be
and I don't want
that. And get that a handshake and get that. Let the motherfucker into your house can get that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. With the shit and research I've seen lately, man, it's everything's scary. Everything. Here you go, Curly.
And that's why you got to stay.
Ain't nothing sacred no more. It's all sacred energy. It's all lower 9 frequency ass shit. Everybody's operating out of their animalistic natures. They just, you know what I'm saying? Sex used to be for marriage and partnerships and to make kids and all that, but people's
now it's just
everything.
Now it's young moolah, baby.
Yeah.
Now it's just for the fuck of it, for money, because you're bored.
It has no value anymore. Like it has no point. It's not sacred anymore like it used to be.
Do you know, like, you know what I love watching about? Okay, so I'm watching Westworld right now, and the thing I don't know,
the series 1 or 2.
I'm on season 2.
Oh, okay, I got lost.
And the reason why I love it so much, and not even just this show, but shows that are like this, is because when it go back to like the old Western days and stuff, like back then, they really wasn't even telling each other that they loved each other yet. It was the simple signification of a kiss that would embed you with somebody. Just a kiss, not even sex. Like if a man kissed a woman, that was his old lady. You knew not to touch her. He didn't tell you he loved you, but you knew he loved you and he died for you. You know what I'm saying? Just from a fucking kiss.
But
and look where we at now.
The end of an 8-month-long courtship. And then they get to kiss to seal the deal, right?
Well, see, that's the thing right there is it ain't even no courtship going on. But you got to understand that for like probably the past 30 to 40 years, they've been training human society to be hypersexualized. You know what I'm saying? With porn and all of that shit. People have no understanding of concept of what marriage really is. And for women, y'all taught from an early age that it's mostly just about a wedding. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get to look like the princess and queen for a day with your white dress and everybody talking about how beautiful you is. You know what I'm saying? And this shit way deeper than just fucking a wedding or having kids and shit. And to an extent, it's a business partnership, but what we don't have, we have a breakdown of building, you know what I'm saying, a foundation with one another. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not evenly yoked, you like this and I like that, and that shit ain't meshing. So we had a constant conflict over bullshit. So how the fuck, I mean, opposites attract, but you know, it's only so much that is going to motherfucking attract. We got to be on the same page with shit. Or we got goals and dreams. What's your goals and dreams? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit ain't brought up. It's usually, you know, or what you like to do. You like to smoke, you like to drink, you know what I'm saying? Netflix chill. I'm gonna fire up this motherfucking blunt, hit this Henny, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm finna clap some cheek. Now, at the end of the day, now we didn't gain attachment to each other through sex, but don't know shit about each other. And you try to spend time with that person, and you realize, you know, the little shit that they do irking the fuck out of you, so you can't even really be around them or with them. That's an issue.
And then guess what? Through all the mix of that, the girl fuck around and get pregnant. And guess what? Y'all broken up, not even together by the time the baby born, can't co-parent because y'all don't even fucking know each other. And now y'all got another living soul on this earth. Like, it's not fucking fair. There's too many baby mamas and baby daddies and not enough families because people don't know how to fucking date. People don't understand that you got to be friends before you hop into a fucking relationship.
I don't know shit about my baby mama.
Hey, look. I did all of the above, and that doesn't guarantee anything.
It doesn't, but you are better at building something with somebody first.
Absolutely.
How you gonna move in with somebody and you don't even know if they a pill addict? You don't know if they a thief. You don't know if they a liar. You just know that the sex or the dick was good, and you want that motherfucker by your side every day for in-house pleasure.
Yes.
And people are blind through that though too, and that's basically the gist of it.
It lets you. It confirms more and more that that's a ritual. We've all been put in a ritual. We all been based on what music and TV.
They got plenty of sex magic rituals that go on and shit. I ain't even gonna hold you up. It was one chick I used to fuck with. I swear every time we had sex, my motherfucking phone started banging for money, like for real. I got to the point like I wanted to have her around just for that.
Was you thinking about that while y'all were having sex? Because they say that's a ritual.
It's sex magic. Yeah. I used to think about that shit all the time. I mean, I know I shouldn't have been doing it because I researched and learned so much shit. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to be careful of the things that you be doing and how you doing it.
I mean, long as you keep it positive, it'll stay wicked. But if you go for negative, that's when it turns into witchcraft.
I don't know. I had an experience, and I don't want to speak on it, but that is very true. About that, and I'm gonna leave that be though.
I was gonna say this though, man. You know what I hate more than anything? So let's get back on to it be your own people. It's a racial divide between black folks. Yeah. I don't understand that shit because you really don't see it in no other group of people but black folks. And I've been seeing this shit for like the last 5-6 years on Facebook. A light skin against dark skin, or a light skinned nigga don't deserve no lobster and steak. He deserves pizza rolls and vice versa. Like, why is it such an issue folks about the color of a black person's skin?
For one, my mom, when I was with my mom, she brought me up in a certain way to where it was a certain way because I was light skinned though, and she explained it to me like I gotta pretty much in so many words over accentuate certain things because of my skin color, my skin tone, I should say. And she was like, well, you gotta do this and that just because
you're trying to prove your blackness and shit, because I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all.
Yeah, eating a big ass biscuit and shit. But yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, and then that's the thing though, and then people do that, and it's all based from psychology. It's self-hatred, man.
That's that Willie Lynch shit.
Yeah, it's all self-hatred.
I love
it. And then people like look at you as less than a person. But
you ain't no real nigga.
Right.
You drinking those slit malt liquor.
I ain't keeping it real. But yeah, I mean, but at the same time, like, okay, I try to carry myself in a more positive manner and that's frowned upon.
Yeah.
I try to be more positive. I try to look out for people no matter what. And it's frowned upon. Like I'm Uncle Tom. That's the Uncle Tom.
But
that's
why?
Because in high school,
making your people and do right.
Yeah, that's Uncle Tom. I should be out here thugging and miserable.
That sounds like Uncle Tom to me.
Right. But like I said, crafting the fucking.
No, Uncle Tom is Uncle Tom.
Explain it.
Uncle Tom is the nigga that love the white folks.
Uncle Tom sell his family out, sell his own people out, gatekeep, don't let no black people get in, and follow agendas that's set out for them. That also go along with the Uncle
Yeah,
Ruckus.
yeah. So Earl, you're right. But that's the thing, though. They looking at me like I'm a sellout. I'm not like that.
Nah.
My bad, I got cut off because somebody was calling me.
Niggas.
But,
You good? You good,
but,
Earl? Thank you.
but that's just, Uncle Tom is a nigga that stuck up to them white folks.
Mm-hmm. Gatekeepers, man. Them the ones I hate the most, the gatekeepers.
But the thing is, like with anything, like especially like in my business, I like doing business with people of my ethnicity. And
another thing, Uncle Tom to me is a nigga who don't fuck with who and got big in his family and don't fuck with his original, you know what I'm saying, your people.
Mm-hmm.
And he think he didn't got bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Some people you can't fuck with though, Earl. Some people you can't fuck with.
Too. Yeah.
If you want to path to success, there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna get left
behind. But those
behind.
that push for you and believed in you and helped you get to that point, that's wrong.
Man, I had my aunties get into like Ford and Chryslers and didn't help my mom, but they all came from the same household. Didn't help my mom, but they all got on and would blocked her from getting up. And like, how was that? But then wouldn't come back to the hood to say,
that's Uncle Tom shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Them people, special place for them.
That's why I like seeing the underdogs.
Didn't he?
I like seeing underdogs win.
Oh God, the black sheep. That's all I root for. The weirdos and the black sheep.
Not to the name drop, Rick is at number 2 for seeing the underdog win. Like I salute you for 2 things that you have done.
Rick, a motherfucking song.
I'm talking about the time the guy he tried to go get the police for you about the mask.
Hey, that was at the Shell station.
Yeah, I was rooting for you so hard for that shit though. And then the second one is, you don't mind me talking about the lawyer.
Oh no, go ahead. You can speak on it. This shit almost over with.
All right. Well, for him speaking his mind, the truth, mind you though, it's the truth what he said, and the lawyer dropping himself from the case. So like because he spoke the truth. And y'all know the lawyers work with the prosecutors, and the truth that he told made him be like, you know what, fuck this. The gig's up.
Dog ain't show up to court. All he had to do was just ask to have his shit thrown out. But instead, he decided to fire himself from the case. So now I got to go back to square one from the beginning of the fucking court date. You know what I'm saying? And it all boiled down to a motherfucker got out of pocket, not his body, being disrespectful for nothing. That's the thing I don't understand, man, is, and I'll say this, you can't just take matters into your own hands. Please don't, because, everybody, we all deserve justice. You know what I mean? And it's a bunch of bullshit that's been going on in this world where wrongs need to be right. But if you take that shit into your own hands, it's not going to work out the way you want it to. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Rick, I love that you just did this disclaimer just in case anybody watching this, though. I peeped that, though, too, though. Good shit, though. Good shit.
I'll cuss the motherfucker out. Judge, I don't give a fuck. I'll cuss your ass up. I'm going to put my hands on you. I'm going to hurt you with words.
Last time I was in front of a judge, y'all remember Judge Simpson?
Hey, man, I wanted to get his ass so bad.
Man, what could you do? What could you do though? So you know how I feel about this. Go ahead.
The case.
They savage.
I don't lie. I had a domestic violence case. And I turned myself in. So I was just being a good nigga. Turned myself in from running for a while. But dog, I seen this nigga give niggas so many lesser cases, not cases, but lesser motherfucking money. Like, go ahead, you can pay this. It's gonna be this. Nigga, my shit stays the same. Nigga, I was so mad. I'm like, dog.
Yeah, man. Like, hey, that was last time I got in trouble. Last time I seen a fucking judge.
He is Uncle Tom. That nigga right there, Judge Simpson, Uncle Tom 5.0.
Not to mention his own scandals. So you know about that too, right?
Oh yeah, about the little white girl. The white girl you say?
Yeah, but man,
yeah,
he
I know
had
all
people
about
that
that.
was every male in the courtroom had to tuck their shirt in
Man,
if he was there for a case or not.
man, fuck Judge Simpson.
Hey, like I said, I stayed out of trouble.
Hey, fuck that
And
nigga.
that's the name of the game, though. But you got people that's out here that ain't got shit going on, shit to lose, and they want to see some shit. So motherfucker gonna do the best they can to try to get you out your body.
Yeah, they do that. They do that too.
Like,
but at the same time, I got too much to lose, man. Like shit.
Facts.
Nigga, I ain't sucking these white folks' dick for nothing. Fuck you.
Me neither, but I'm staying out their fucking face too.
Hell yeah, I try to stay off the grid. Fuck it.
No, I'm gonna stay in your face. And you
Especially
gonna
on
respect me. You gonna respect me like a motherfucker.
They gonna look at you as a damn same monkey they look at as everybody else. Want to chuck and jive and do this and that.
They can look at me however the fuck they want.
Hey,
You know
I ain't mad
but
at
listen
you for
though,
that.
you
I
know
think
what?
we all should demand
You
our
know,
respect.
you know who I'm gonna be?
I'm gonna get my
You know who
respect
I'm
from the
gonna be?
over on the other side of the
I'm
street.
gonna be Earl.
Well, no,
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
be
You're
Earl
right. You
motherfucking
shouldn't have to demand your respect. My thing is, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation I know I can avoid. For one,
nigga.
I know how to talk to them motherfuckers. I ain't about to, I ain't trying to get shot. None of that.
it don't matter if they gonna do it, they gonna
Yeah.
do it. So
Yeah.
it ain't even about how you talk or this and that. If they want to do it, they gonna do it. If anybody want to get somebody, they will.
Yeah,
The
that's
thing
why
is, though,
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what though, man, you can catch more flies with sugar than you can with goddamn vinegar, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't
Yeah.
we trained
Yeah.
up being people of color. You have to be there. You know if there's a certain way that you have to deal with the police in general. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to deal with the police that way, I'm gonna deal with the prosecutor the same way. I'm gonna deal with the judge the same way because they all work together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, first off, my respect is everything. I don't give a fuck if you're the police, the judge, nigga, you, nigga.
and then I'm gonna go out on a
But
limb and assume that you give that same respect.
I have the same respect. I ain't finished. I have the same respect for you as the man, woman, or whoever the fuck you is.
Who is?
But you know,
Come on.
but
Multiple people or me,
like
or
you said,
am I a tranny now? I mean, let me know.
Stop it.
I can get you training, nigga.
No, I'm saying what are you saying? What exactly are you saying? Like, I mean, because the only thing I said was you treat people with that same respect you want. I assume I went out on a limb and said that.
Yeah. Let me shut the fuck up. I've been drinking. Let me shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like you got a problem with me every time you drink. Shit.
Oh, I ain't got no problem with you, nigga.
I don't have a problem with you either, man. But yeah, I'm like, this gonna be hell at the barbecue. I'm gonna stay sober, be on my P's and Q's.
Nigga, no, nigga. I thought we was talking in general. I ain't talking about.
No, we are in general. We are in general. That was
general, man. That nigga just cracking jokes.
Yeah,
man.
it was just a joke.
Oh,
But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I was just saying, like in general, you demand that respect, you give that respect. That's the way it works. That's all I was saying.
Well, now here go the thing about the respect, man. And let me ask y'all this question right quick, and then I want to get everybody to answer real fast. And then after y'all get y'all answer, I'm gonna say something. How do you get respect?
I'm respectful off the rip.
So
Yeah, I get it.
okay.
So she give it, yeah.
Anybody else? You give respect to get respect. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I give it. Once that boundary is broken, then it's a done deal.
So that's
And
the consensus right here. Everybody believes in order to get respect, you got to give respect, right?
Yeah.
You wrong.
Oh shit.
All y'all wrong. Just because you respect me don't mean I got to respect you.
No, you don't have to. But did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard what you said. But
after that line, that's that line. I did my part. I'm free.
Right.
Whatever, everything else, every consequence that comes after that, I did my part.
Exactly. That's why you can't say I was disrespectful first.
Exactly. So whatever that comes into, I did my part. I don't have any qualms about the repercussions or anything like that.
You're missing the point of it. What I'm about to say, because that's a belief that's pretty much taught to everybody. That if you be respectful, you're gonna get respect in return.
No, you're not though. But go ahead.
That shit's not true. It's not true at all. Respect is either earned or it's taken, and you can earn or take it depending on however you want to go about doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can respect the fuck out of me, and I can treat you like shit. Now, at what point is you gonna get tired of me treating you like shit?
after the first time.
Yeah,
Zero
first
tolerance.
one.
Zero
All
tolerance.
right. So then you either gonna avoid that person so you ain't got to deal with it, or you gonna check their ass.
It depends
Right.
on the circumstances. If you
I'ma
can
check 'em and
avoid
leave
them,
it
if you don't need them for anything, then yeah, that's just water under the bridge. But if you
there.
have
I'ma
to
check
deal
'em
with
and leave
them,
'em
it's the
there.
art of war. It's rules of war. Secrets of engagement.
You revealed your card early, so now
Yeah.
I
So
know.
yeah, you showed your left hand what your right hand was thinking. So yeah,
You let that bag out too early.
it's
Can
too
I?
early, way too early. And we play, and it ain't checkers, it's chess.
What's that? When you spades and you start throwing your aces and shit out first, your ace of spades out
And
first.
then yeah, then that's
You only throw
everything.
them spades out there when you and your team suited. If you going 7 or better, you know what I'm saying. When you bidding, then you need to come get them kids out the street early.
Exactly.
I'd be mad as hell about that.
But yeah, Rick, you made a good point, and
Because everybody think that though, bro, and it's crazy because we all live our lives trying purposely to be respectful to others because we want to be respected in return. But sometimes you got to show a motherfucker that you ain't to be dealt with.
Yeah. And I deal with that a lot, but at the same time, it's like giving somebody their own rope to hang themselves.
Yep.
You got to do that too. I mean, there's such thing as tough love as well. I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
got to think
people
about it.
think
I
that
didn't always get the fair chance, the fair shake at shit.
How many inches you gonna give on the rope? That's the thing, that's where time gets lost in when you give it.
No, I think I'm pretty calculated with certain
You got
things.
to understand
like
about how many times is you willing to. The last time I counted, all of us only got but 4 cheeks.
Yeah, and all of mine are wore out, sore.
Man.
So
You
yeah.
said cheeks?
No, pause. Pause. But yeah, 2 cheeks. You turn the other cheek.
Oh, you said 4. No, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Yeah.
We supposed to forgive like 7 times 70 or some shit like that.
That's
Nigga,
what
I ain't forgave so motherfucking. I don't even want to talk about forgiveness.
I'm gonna continue to keep forgiving. But if you wrong me to the point that I don't want to deal with you no more, understand that ain't no hatred. I ain't mad at you. Live your life. But if I don't fuck with you, you can't be mad at that. I'll still congratulate you. And there ain't no well wishing ass shit because I really want to see you do good. Just know that I'm watching you do good from over here and I'm proud of you, but don't you bring your ass over here.
Right, and I can forgive. I mean, I can forgive. I'm not gonna forget, and I can love you from across the street.
Exactly. But see, people don't understand it because they'll take that because, you don't really forgive me. You don't love me because you don't want to talk to me no more.
No, you ain't finna do that shit again.
You
That's
already
it.
showed me who you was the first time, and I should have believed you. You know what I'm saying? How many times you gonna let a snake bite you? I don't give a damn how many times I forget that snake. Shit, after that snake done bit me once, really, man, I'm a motherfucker. I give a motherfucker about 1 million chances. But after them chances that run out and I'm through.
But yeah, that's why you snap so hard too, though, man. You gotta think about that too. Like you gave a motherfucker 1 million chances, but at the end of the day, once you snap, you the bad person.
Mm-hmm. Man, I raised something. Like I raised the snake. It wasn't my blood, but I raised him up with my kids, and he was the biggest snake discovered in my life. I had that. Now I got to work around here acting like he's dead. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no going back. It ain't no forgiving. It's gonna be me all wishing you go to the Lord. You need to meet the Lord soon. Like that's how bad it went. For me loving you as my own child to this. I didn't think I had that in me. I'm like, wow.
Well, you never know until when it comes to your kids and stuff like that, you don't know what the fuck, man.
I mean, crab in the barrel type situation, man. These motherfuckers came and found my one of my plants and told my spots. He one of the closest ones to me, like my children, know everything. And turned around and
tried to kill.
Yeah, he tried to destroy my whole shit. Get my kids took, get me kicked out, all kind of shit.
That's fucked up.
Right? Because that you got cut off. So now you got exposed, you got cut off. It is what it is, and now we're the bad guys. Now you trying to, man, it's cool. I got through the shit.
Eye for an eye, 2 for 2, baby.
Man, yeah. He gonna lose, man. He just need to go and meet the Lord.
Yeah, stop feeling. Try to work on yourself because right now they living rent free in your head.
Yeah. I'm letting that go.
He don't gotta go meet the Lord now, baby.
No, he gotta meet the Lord.
That's not for you to judge. That's not for you to judge.
We all gotta go meet him. We all gotta go meet him. It's just about when.
That's your baby.
Go earlier than others. But you absolutely right. I was told that shit. Anytime you let You thinking here, sitting there thinking about a person, they got control over you.
No, that's that point over. It's just still, you know, we still reeling from the repercussions of that. We got through it because we protected, you know,
But
and our,
no, that's
know,
your baby though. It's somewhere down there that he's hurt with you. I don't know what it is. I don't know what y'all going through, but it's somewhere where he's hurt, and that where he don't give a fuck. No
a
more.
lot of the times, man, I feel what you saying,
Exactly.
Earl. I feel what you saying exactly, man. But usually when it comes down to motherfuckers being that devious and you know you ain't did shit to them, that shit be jealousy. It's hatred and jealousy, man. And it's really that plain and simple.
And the ones closest to you. You talking about it be your own people. This motherfucker was up under me before my oldest is 25. So
But,
this one 32.
That's your first?
He would be considered my first, but he was my stepbrother. But I raised him. With my children.
Stepbrother.
Yeah.
That's
what she was saying.
So I'm blood. I consider him, you know.
Oh, fuck that nigga then.
Yeah, it's fuck. Oh yeah, it's funny. Ooh, it's more than fuck that nigga, boy.
I thought that was your son.
No, I considered him one. I considered him.
No.
I mean, you
can't. It ain't blood.
I'm talking blood. If it ain't, fuck that nigga.
Shit, even if it's blood, fuck him.
No,
Rick.
Like, didn't mean Rick, nothing.
Nah, look.
Bro,
this blood is blood, like your own kids.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. You can't help who your family is by blood
I'm saying,
you don't choose them. But just because you related to a motherfucker don't make them family.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with your kids though, you gonna be like, where did I go wrong, regardless where they fuck up at.
Yeah. I went through a week or two of that shit. I went through the 7 stages of denial and all that bullshit.
So it's different. Just like Rick, you love your kids. You can't tell me you don't.
Of course I do.
And then when in time of need, you know you always love them. And when they're in a time of need and need you, you gonna be there for them.
So what's
when you look at my profile picture, you can't tell I love them.
Yeah, that was my motivation right there to say that shit.
If turned on you and did some shit foul, you would what?
Like if they be like mine,
like what would make you cut them off? Like cut them off like that? What could your children do to make you cut them off like that?
Everything is unconditional with them, man. We can live through and work through everything, and I'm pretty I did the best with
them. Your kids.
Yeah.
You can't never cut your child off. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Team fuck them kids, but my kids right.
Right. That's what I'm saying, Rick.
I thought she was talking about her child.
Yeah, Earl, he thought it was like your blood child. So you can let that shit. You can.
But in my mind and heart, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was saving that child from a bad situation. That's before I learned that sometimes that shit is genetic. You know, you don't even got to be around the source to act like the source of evil. And that's what it was. You know, maybe I didn't get him early enough. You know, I could have got him as a newborn, and he still did that shit.
Listen.
But I don't know.
Probably not.
That DNA is a bad motherfucker because I know plenty of motherfuckers that was not raised around their motherfucking parents and act just like
the fruit by the tree.
Yep.
That's how I tell my sons. If you got to look at this girl's mom and what they do in their family before you even try to vet this bitch. Because you already know.
Yeah, that's true.
Bullshit.
Both my daughters got some fucked up sense of humor. They are fucking
mama's
hilarious.
Not shit. Daughters and the grannies.
I swear they are hilarious. Like they put me on my level though. I swear.
Man.
They raw. Yeah, that's true though. It's true. Like it's been that way.
You gotta judge people like that. And it's sad to say because we ain't supposed to judge, but you really have to look into that, especially when you're dealing with people. You gotta look at their family, see where the traumas come from, where the generational curses are at. You know, you gotta
I got a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
That should be like a must in any relationship. See what they
generational curses. Shit.
Huh?
Oh, I know all too well about that, Earl. Trust me, I know. And also, I got a plug for you too, if you're interested.
I'm getting into a family of fucking psychopaths. Motherfucker don't even fucking know it.
Yeah, man. And like now we like the family that I deal with, we're in the process of actually generating breaking generational curses and stuff like that. Looking more into mental health and stuff like that. Because That shit
Extremely
didn't
important.
exist when we was going through shit. Go take a nap. Go self medicate yourself
Yeah.
to keep from thinking about it. Make the shit worse.
Yeah. People
Beating the
gotta
shit
start
out of
that.
them because they ain't
And
fucking
then,
doing
and then another thing,
it.
I sent Mila a thing. You know, she living her best life right now. But
Yeah, where is Mila, man? I'm like, what
Told
the
me
fuck?
she'd be on next week. Yeah, I don't know. I already messed. You know, I got in her ass.
mm-hmm.
I was about to text her tonight. I'm like, damn, it's like the 4th week, maybe 3. I don't know.
But we
She
still gonna
said her
keep pushing
people
that
just
mental health issue. And if anybody know anybody in Washtenaw or Western Wayne County, hit me up. Let me know. I got a good source for them. I have a personal friend that actually helped out through this link. And
how was y'all dealing with? My fault. Go ahead, dude.
well, no, I was saying like
I'm good.
it's straight through the line. You go straight to the line, straight to the front of the line. Actually, everything
Yeah,
A1
you
with
put
that.
that in the group. You
They
put
gonna
that in the group.
expand anytime? Are they gonna expand?
Uh, with this county, the way it
Bring
works
your ass
is
to Memphis.
he doing yeah, exactly. Come this damn way. Shit, we got you. And it deals with housing, food, mental health, physical health, everything that like within that
Hey,
I can make that
hey,
happen.
hey, what about that COVID health? Because I got that motherfucking shot. Anything new?
Oh, you gonna turn into a zombie. Shit. Disclaimer, allegedly.
No, but I'll be in touch with you, Earl, just to see how you doing and shit. Just to monitor you before I even think about it.
Yeah. If you see
Start
me
going
posting,
brain.
on Facebook, nigga, and talking shit with y'all, nigga, I'm good. Nigga, the shit that I go through in my life, I've always went through it in my head.
Zombie.
Yeah, but
But it might
sometimes
affect other avenues of your life though.
yeah, sometimes being in your head ain't always the best avenue for anybody. It's good to be able to have somebody to talk to, but you know what? First and foremost, in the Black community, we taught that we supposed to
Yeah.
just bury
I'm
that
one
shit.
of the strongest niggas y'all know.
Secondly, it's hard to fucking
If you
talk
don't
to
even know me
people
like
to
that,
trust
I'm
a
letting y'all know.
motherfucker because you confide in a
Shit,
motherfucker and they
mentally,
run their mouth telling your business. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't easy, man, but it is definitely important because we all go through shit and we all need help. We all need somebody. It ain't no way around that. My
oh yeah, for sure.
my father told me this. If he ain't tell me nothing else, you can't live in this world by yourself.
I got me a soldier right beside me.
Shit, and then cherish it.
Yeah, because people like me
Everybody
that
ain't
wake
got
up. I don't know where I might wake up in the house.
on the couch, nigga.
Right. I'm in my sanctuary though. It's nothing better than that though either though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's all about the grind. It's about go 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 go, and then it also have an understanding. If you're whoever gonna want things and need certain things, understand you're gonna have to be a busy person.
Yeah, ain't
And
no
then that's
days off.
yeah, you know, ain't no days off for the shit. And this is what I do. This is like nothing. This is my like I said, my church, my Tuesday church. You
Hey,
know,
speaking of Tuesdays, right? I want to get into your head about getting into shit like this, because I want to start my own shit, and I need
I
to pick
told
into.
you, I told
I
you
know,
months
I
and
know,
months ago.
I've been bullshitting,
Okay,
and
whenever you done bullshitting, I'm here still, regardless.
yeah,
Just make sure I'm a fucking guest on that motherfucker, and we gonna have an issue if you like.
nigga, you gonna be a co-producer, nigga? What the fuck? 'Cause
All
I
right,
don't want to be on it. I want to have my own cast. It ain't gonna be about me. It's about other motherfuckers.
all right, and
I mean, like, you know, that's pretty much how we do things over here. The
yeah.
problem with that
See,
shit
I don't
is
give a fuck about me.
getting people to
It's
show
about
up.
Well, no, you have a vision, so yeah, you
I'm
do
just
get
saying, I really don't talk on here. I really don't have really shit to say.
today you are outstanding.
I'm just saying, really,
Was that the
real
Gap
talk,
Band?
real talk.
Right.
I sit here and pick y'all brains. Cause nigga, I just want to learn. I pick y'all brains. I tell Rick that shit all the time. And we have our own podcast on our own fucking PlayStation. And we don't even
Yeah,
know it.
that's dope too, man.
Hey, listen, man. I just said that shit because we'll get on there. We ain't been on in a minute though, but we'll get on there and really chop it up. But that's the same shit I was saying, man. The same folks that get on there and all the discussions that we be having, it could be said and done right here. Same folks that be in that chat group going in on the group, texting it and saying that shit, but don't want to come and say,
Right.
I understand that though, because
Right.
you know, you're gonna be judged by this shit, man. Because at the end of the day, we don't know who the fuck watching this shit, but we know they watching.
Yeah, and it's not bad at all.
You start gaining traction, you know, here it come. Here they come.
Yeah, and then like I just want to set a solid body of work so when they do see certain things, and I got some stuff in the making, some major stuff though, that's in the making. It might take a little bit long because people busy right now. Like,
I know
but
you're gonna have ones with the roasters in it.
Now this is what I want to ask everybody. I don't know if y'all getting it down there today, but how is that rain affecting everybody?
I know my plants is loving it.
My skin is loving it.
And my hair ain't loving
Basement
it.
flooded. My washer and dryer and hot water tank are probably fucking through. They just came and snaked it yesterday. So I'm gonna give it a couple of days to dry out, and then I'm gonna go down there and try to attempt to light the hot water tank. I don't know. I might have my brother do it because I'm afraid I might catch myself with the house on fire.
Yeah, you don't want to blow up or get carbon.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have my brother do it. I like my eyebrows. So, yeah, fuck that rain though.
Hey,
They were supposed to have 2 more days worth of it.
Another thing, 94. It's taking me an hour and a half now to get to work because they got to take it. They can't go through Detroit. And I got caught in one rain a couple of weeks ago. I think I told y'all about it. And it's a certain part that floods. Every single time it rains bad, a certain part of 94 floods real bad. It was horrible. It was like a nightmare. I usually sleep on my way home, but I couldn't that night. But yeah, people didn't believe the actual pictures that actually threw there though. Like, and then who posted a video of somebody jet skiing on 94?
I did. I think
that was you.
Trees over.
Maybe on my page.
Had the water.
Yeah, because I knew somebody from here posted it. Somebody was literally really jet skiing on 94.
Nigga, I post anything, man. If it's funny, I don't give a fuck.
If jet skiing in downtown Dearborn too.
Hey.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's already dangerous going through there though. So
it still floods on Detroit and Fearon under their viaducts. They still be doing that bullshit under them viaducts and shit.
So y'all been catching hell too then, huh?
Yeah, but not that bad. I guess they got a little better with it, draining that shit out faster. Yeah, but we just get the wind. We just been getting the wind part of it. Like my shit been walked outside and honestly, my shit knocked over and almost passed out. Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture. You're not gonna believe it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It looked like when the levees broke. Did y'all see my story on that? It looked like some Louisiana type shit. Motherfuckers sitting on the hood of their cars and shit.
That shit.
You know, what's the name of that damn Led Zeppelin made a song about when the levees break. That shit was back in like the 70s. How the fuck did they know that the levees was gonna break?
That's gonna be another episode, Rick, because they heard they was in a city. No, they was like having a dance. Oh, the storm over with now. They heard some explosions.
Oh yeah.
They heard some explosions, like somebody hooked dynamite up to the damn levee or whatever, and then
Lil Wayne said that in a song.
Yeah, but this was a Spike Lee. This was a Spike Lee documentary that he did when the levees break for HBO.
It was supposed to be like a big ass sacrifice, and they was stealing the kids and shit down there. Hillary's assistant.
Well, no, the Superdome. The Superdome.
Yeah, they took them kids and came missing. They still ain't talked about that.
And all of the rapes that was going on in the Superdome too, they ain't talk about that. Well, here's another fun fact for you kids. The human trafficking went up since the beginning of COVID. Even though everybody's supposed to be in their house, how the fuck did the numbers of human trafficking go up?
Oh,
somebody needs some of that Bill Clinton.
House and people still getting kidnapped.
Get out my bathroom. What you doing? She in there doing something.
They needed some of that Bill Clinton. That old boy.
I got 2 suspects.
Yeah, it's a bigger picture now since they put a name on it.
Sit that down.
Yeah.
Think about that too.
Y'all heard about the Hillary Clinton assistant that was on trial for trying to take them kids up out of was it Chile or Haiti where it flooded at down here?
Haiti,
yeah. She just recently was on trial a few months back, and they talked about it a little bit, but then you know how the fake news and propaganda do. But they brought it up and they were talking about a couple of YouTuber conspiracy theory people were talking about it, but then all of a sudden it just went away. You couldn't find none.
Oh no, these YouTubers, these influencers getting caught up with that shit too.
Oh yeah, they getting
and these Disney stars getting caught up with that shit too.
Like Britney right now, they got that free Britney shit. They kicking that shit up. They saying her sister now is on the internet now doing damage control, but they got her somewhere drugged up somewhere because she trying to tell about the baby sacrifices and the rituals. They won't let her have a baby. No, it's like every time this bitch come up out of her little drug comas, then she try to contact people and tell, and then now they talking about free Britney.
That is breaking the MK Ultra, which is it usually happens when they get into their 30s. If for child stars, it usually happen when they get into their 30s. They MK Ultra programming starts to break down, and then it like look at Orlando Brown.
Oh yeah, but he's speaking facts. He is out here speaking facts though. That's the scary part.
Orlando Brown was fucked up, but then he got his shit together.
Stars are, all of them. B2K.
You gotta think about that. You was a child and saying shit that you should not. Your brain really can't fucking process.
Man,
now you know what I'm saying. I will go back. You remember on I think it was the last show when I was talking about how old is 15 really when they were talking about the statutory rape shit. Now at the end of the day, right from wrong, but certain shit you just can't really process. So imagine how that's gonna fuck.
You know who answered that though, Rick?
What?
I see in hindsight. I'm behind you. I'm real close behind you. Dave Chappelle was a genius.
Yeah.
How old is 15 really? Yeah. I'm just catching up, man. Everything is catching up with me.
You're gonna be mad. You gonna get mad. It's like you're gonna go through little phases when you start waking up. Like you're gonna get mad. You're gonna get to a point where you're gonna tell people stuff. You're gonna want to tell and share. Then you're gonna, like how the old girl was on one podcast. But it's a point where it's gonna be so much information. You got to filter all of it.
And I stopped myself today about my daughter. She was she had caught a suntan or whatever. She got sunburnt or whatever. And I stopped myself. Then I'm back now trying to revisit that to break it down to him because I'm gonna give it to her as a 9-year-old, not as a grown-up. And I know about the sun and everything hitting us and everything. It's supposed to be vitamin D, but too much of anything is bad.
Too much of a good thing can be bad for you.
Yeah, and then the UV rays, so the ecosystem is breaking down and stuff like that. Like you catching some of those rays you don't need to get.
Damn, I'll be out there sun gazing.
Don't say that.
What time now? Actually, it's good for you. But what time?
I've been sun gazing for like maybe 2 years now.
I heard the best times to do is when the sun rises and the sun sets.
Yeah, around noon. I like early morning, noon. I try to do it when it's the hottest in my backyard.
Well, you do.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask one of y'all woke niggas something? Somebody told me, they was like, man, if you would walk outside for about 20 minutes a day, barefooted in grass.
Yep, that's what I do.
Huh?
You reconnected, and it's like reconnecting with the earth, and you draining, you drawing energy out of the earth.
Okay, I'm making sure.
Centering yourself. Yeah.
That was my whole childhood too, mind y'all. And I grew up in one of the only villages. It's still a village to this day, but I lived in the village, y'all.
Somebody told me the other day and fucked me up.
It's really true. And your days seemed worth it though. I didn't have shit to do, but at the same time, like everything seemed more complete. I was at peace with certain things.
Oh God, like my highlight as a child was just being able to go outside and play in the dirt or go in the woods.
Exactly, and we had plenty of those. I lived on a farm and everything too. I wasn't not more in tune with everything. Like now, I'm all out of whack.
Because you ain't balancing yourself back with what
I knew. Yeah, exactly.
We came from the dirt, then it makes sense to be able to be in balance and harmony with it, but we not. And they keep us that way with, television, radio,
I promise you.
Yeah, and then it was TV was minimal, mind you.
Okay.
TV was very minimal.
We was forced to go outside as children. Now they just want to play video games and be on tablets.
I was outside. I was outside. Like I said, I had everything. I had everything at my fucking. We had a house and a house behind the house, and then a trailer behind that house. Two blueberry fields and a cornfield.
Mm,
That's what you call land.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? And when you grow up like that in a certain environment, you're different. You get
Right,
different.
right.
Our food came from our land.
Real food or get real organic.
Yeah, like we grew shit, harvested shit. We
Chickens
had,
had more.
And see, them is skills that is really lacking right now. Because how many people you know can really fucking plant a garden? I mean, outside of we know they can do that shit.
I was born like that. Whether it's flowers or actual fucking fields like corn and stuff like that. Yeah, I grew up like that.
It's gonna come natural. It's gonna come natural to you when you start doing it again, or if you go back to trying to do it.
And just like fishing too, stuff like that. It was just something that we did. Like but I wanted to say I'm far removed from that, but I'm kind of not. I still know how to do it. It's just I don't have the space to or time to. I know I survive, but it might take a minute.
It's kind of illegal to start your own garden now.
I've been hearing that. That's another reason what made me want to do it last year, because they was like, they're gonna stop selling seeds. I was like, you got me fucked up.
For a while in the beginning of the pandemic, you couldn't find that shit.
They shut down. They shut down the seed section at Walmart. You only go in this direction. Don't even worry about over here by the home improvement and the gardening and stuff. Don't go down there. That's blocked off.
It's illegal to collect rainwater. I mean, they sit here and talk about, land of the free and blah blah blah, but restrictions on
over your house.
It's illegal to collect rainwater.
Them barrels, they're special. They look certain ways. They design certain ways, and you can fly over people's houses and they see them. They barrel. They got filters on them. And they be seeing them. That's why it's some up in the air every morning.
Well, another thing with the rainwater, they don't want you to know what's going on with the environment, though. I can understand
that water.
Yeah. Whatever they test the water with.
It is better. You still got to filter.
No,
you got to filter that. Drinking out of the sewer system. I mean, people. I had told this chick, and she really didn't understand that. She thought that the water that we get out of the sink coming from some magical well and shit. That's the same water we pissing and shitting in every day.
Just send it to a refinery and stuff like that. And just imagine, we got that damn water place over here. How do it smell when you going past that motherfucker?
Like shit.
Bro,
extreme shit.
You got me fucked up right now. I knew that, but at the same time.
Yeah, Ray. Earl, where you live at? You know where it is.
You know the water company at? The waters that they give plants are cleaner than the water they give us.
Yeah. And then we can't even the water plant we got here. Oh man, when you're on that street. Like if you rode around blindfolded, you'll know when you're on that damn street. It's the worst smell, and that's them refining all that dookie water and shit that they got.
Pumping the fluoride in there, and that's why a lot of us are spiritually dead, because they ain't got no understanding of this shit. From the time you born to the time you die, your third eye is under attack.
And I just realized something about my REM sleep.
What about it?
When I get the least sleep, when I'm very tired, that's when things are real clear. I don't know why.
That's when your mind shutting off, and
it half shuts off, like kind of. It's not always. It's out of this realm. It's
that's when your
where we're talking realm. It's like more subconscious, and it's real clear.
Yeah.
Well, your subconscious take in more information than your conscious do.
Yeah, and I see that now, and I see that from the stuff that I actually see.
That's why it's bad to fall asleep with shit on. They say you ain't supposed to listen to music when you go to sleep and all kind of things.
I gotta have educational things when I'm sleeping.
432 hertz.
Or have y'all ever watched the podcast when, after the fact, like days after the show and everything? Do y'all feel like y'all actually had that conversation with each other, like in real life? Like it just, like we were doing that in person, like, hey.
I know weird
person, but
I don't feel like I miss my mom because
like if it's 2 weeks old, I feel like we just had this same podcast. That's a better example.
Oh, you're talking about some form of deja vu.
Yeah. If you go back and watch some old podcasts.
Yeah, I do feel it, but you know what? It's because no matter what we talk about, because we'll set a subject up, but somehow we'll get back into talking about the same things that we have talked about multiple times before. But you know, it's because the things that we done talked about multiple times before, like we've only scratched the surface of going down any rabbit hole. You know what I mean? And all of this shit is linked together in multiple ways, man. And to have understanding of that, it is some deep and profound shit. And
Yeah.
they had talked about it earlier and shit, and you had said it, you know, like this, you've been coming into your own with, you know what I'm saying, in your own revelations of truth. And the thing about it is once you start waking up to the so-called matrix, things it is deep as fuck. And then, you know, the shit that you thought was like real or important, you find out how shallow it is, and it kind of fucks with your perspective of reality.
And
Which
then
means
that's the thing that I don't want. I'm not speaking on too much for the simple fact I'm trying to figure a lot of shit out though too.
I
And
mean,
these are
when we
old
all,
age old questions that I've been having though too. So I mean, I hope that's normal, but
what came before first, the chicken or the egg?
and I will never get into that debate again ever in life.
Hey, what came first? What did?
I say the egg manifested itself, and then there came the chicken. The egg was a thought, and the chicken was the creation of some
I'm
sort.
not. I'm not. Don't ask me.
That's all I can sum that one up, because I
But
that
right
one,
now, as we speak, I'm just getting into the theory of actually
What came
evolution.
first? The
I
chicken
think
or the egg?
I
What
think
came first? Let
everything
me know.
came as a thought first, and you know it would manifest into something. But that's
yeah,
the
everything
beauty in
was a thought
creation,
first.
and it obviously was something. And I'm banned right now, so I can't share it. I think I might have shared it in the group.
Man,
And the
you
chick,
can't do shit on Facebook, man.
and
You looking
I
like me.
can't even sneeze on Facebook, or I'm gonna get in trouble. But
Had a
it,
good
it,
run,
Dang.
bro. Good run, bro.
yeah. You know, I'm gonna be back on in a few days. I'll probably get kicked again. I don't really care. But the chick was
Yo,
talking about how science tried to explain the universe and whatnot, but it had to be something there that created it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about science. And people like, you know, you don't have to believe in the Most High, man. But if you look around you and just look at everything, it's obviously something out here that's way more powerful than what the hell we is. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
the
Y'all hear what
sun.
Faison
It's
Love was
the
saying?
sun.
I saw that too last night. There, I watched
Yeah.
that.
He was talking about God is water.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. And Satan is you.
mm-hmm.
I
Because
thought
Satan is
God
free
was
will,
sun.
right?
No,
Free
I
God is
will.
thought the
water.
sun
The
was.
sun is water. The sun is water.
Hot ass water.
Yeah, yeah. Hydrogen. What do you call that?
Okay. I feel that. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
H2O.
sense.
You know
Or highly concentrated form of hydrogen.
exactly.
But we
So
breathe water. You know, like you were born in
we're
water.
and our body content is the same as the world content of
Yep.
water.
Yep. So it makes sense.
75% water.
Yep.
75% of the earth is water.
Goddamn, we in science class now?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know that's crazy. That's really crazy to think about that the human body is pretty much like the earth. But once again, we was made from the earth, correct? So that
Mhm.
would make sense then.
That makes sense. And he broke it down, but it seemed that Vlad, hey Dave, tell him Vlad was like water, water,
Yeah. Water.
water. He kept saying like he didn't want to admit it, but he was like water.
But you know,
Water.
if he killing him, it kill him, and then he wait till he get off the show and then talk about him later though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not
Water
fair.
is life.
Or next guest comment in, he showed him the clip.
I just hate how they're dismissive with anybody with a different concept other than they're Luciferian. You know what I'm saying? If you're not selling
Oh
out,
no. That's the thing. No, he made it a point to say he was an atheist too.
yeah.
That's how you know he's a Luciferian right there. They can't just
But
come
So
outright
who
and say,
atheist? Who atheist?
I'm
DJ
Vlad.
Vlad.
Yeah, I'm thinking Vlad. I'm talking about Vlad. Faison Love. I believe he never took the oath. I believe he did rituals, but he never went that far in it. You know what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
he
it's
did
a
any
lot
of
of
that.
people that don't, and you can tell by you measure their success by how
Yeah,
deep they went
exactly.
into that shit.
And you measure their success by what they're working on now.
And what they propagating and pushing out here, what agendas they're out here pushing.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And he ain't
Beyonce.
doing none of that.
It's certain shit motherfuckers be like, man, I'm just not doing. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna have to do what you gotta do. And they stand on that shit, and you see it all the time. Like if you look at Cat, man, I'm sorry, since I seen that motherfucking rainbow hair, man, But
Yeah,
he pushing right there. They got that nigga.
They broke him.
It took them a long time to get him, but they got him.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, come on, man. You seen that nigga here as bright as
Man, you got me ain't nobody gonna get Cat Williams.
That's what I'm saying. I don't believe they got Cat.
I don't
No.
believe that.
They killed him.
I think he's setting y'all up for the overplay for the underlay. I think that's what that is.
I mean, he'll come out every few years and do a couple movies and all that shit. But now though, you promoting the rainbow shit, bro.
You know what? He's still doing good though, right?
Yeah, he doing good, but
you can't never really hurt some motherfuckers, man. And that's the thing about it. People be like, you fell off because you ain't in the limelight. It's plenty of people that's getting money that
I'm
is
not
in the
hating on the
background.
rainbows. I'm not that because I got family that's rainbow.
Like the superstar,
I mean, every shit is one in every family, but fuck that.
It's a fiend in every family too.
What's the little nigga?
What?
It's a fiend in every family too.
That's true.
My mama and my dad was one. So, shit, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's what life though. It is what it is. You're right, Ray. Show you right, Ray.
You sure you right,
Yeah. Yeah. But that's true. That's the actual truth though. You know. But we ran over a long time. I hope people watch this. Because this was some stuff. I mean, I actually feel better. I hope everybody else here too. I hope.
now you cutting off.
I'm ending this right now, and y'all share this, please. If y'all hear me.
Oh, definitely will.
You know, and they hit me up after this though, because you said is that event is coming up soon. Like,
yes, and we got some concepts we're working on.
Okay, well, yeah, just hit me up, and then put this one in the books. It's been a great one, Earl.
All right,
I need you to be great like this every week, though, man. It's good, man. It's good. You sharing your intelligence with us, brother.
Nigga, I ain't got no intelligence, nigga. I'm from the motherfucking hood, nigga.
All right.
Hey,
we're gonna wait for you not to have that liquor in your neck, though. Then we you know, but man, it's all love, man.
This the only time I can talk to.
Shit.
Shit, me.
Bullshit.
That's a good lie. He just told this.
Right, he told a great one. But yeah, and then also hit me up. I'm an open book, man. Whenever you're ready, I'll show you how to get it popping. Even better than this one, honestly.
You already know, man. I'm on you.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Odds, Pappy.